testing radio. Well, then I will explain later on.
The cars are about to take to track for the very first time here in Bahrain, so plenty for the teams and drivers to learn during practice here at the Sakir International Circuit.
Here we are, Sakir, Bahrain, where the official testing days take place. This is Perez, Sergio Perez, driver that come back to the team, to Formula 1 grid. Esteban Ocon, very happy with his mechanics. And here we are, guys.
Okay, mate. Radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check, okay.
Well, that's Isaac Hayer. I will be driving as him today, but as I said, I'm doing that because in Grand Prix mode you cannot drive with your own driver. So, as I said, the idea is to complete 2 sessions, 2 practice sessions in a row. This one in morning time, the next one in midday time. And this is my very first time here on this practice session, so I had no idea how to manage these new cars, these new batteries, these new active aeros. Everything is new for me, so for these testing days will be very important to your help. And as I said, for people that is on Twitch right now, you have different options to support the stream. Also, you have the Team Radio button donating 300 bits. You can send me a Team Radio message that will be shown on the screen at the left side and it will be read by an artificial voice. And in that way, you will make sure I can listen your message or whatever you can say. Thank you if you do as well. Every people that is supporting this stream helps. And just that.
Car settings screen on your multifunction display will allow you to change various settings as you drive. Open the display with the MFD button and you can then navigate up and down to the setting you want to change.
Well, the first thing I will make is... Let me do something. Let me try something. Let's. I have no set. Okay. I thought it was. I had the setups of the F125 game, but obviously it's not. I hadn't. So let's run with a balanced setup first, because my first. I only have a lot of soft tires. My first hour or my first 30 minutes, I will just doing laps. My intention, my idea is to do laps. To adapt to this car, to adapt to this new feeling with this new car, how it feels and everything. Not trying to find lap times or whatever, just trying to doing laps, as I said. Let's put 20 kilos is enough. Let's use a hard tire and let's start racing right now, guys. As I said, these testing days for me are really important, and I have to do a lot of laps. So let's start doing laps, and here we go.
Let's get a few laps under our belt.
Finally, on track, come on! I love the engine sound of this new 4 engine in the Red Bull. It sounds pretty good. Okay. Let's do a couple of laps. Let's see how the car feels. Hard tires obviously now. They are really cold. And just let's complete some laps. Ooh. By the way, let me try something. Let's see if I can show the what is the is there the OSD? Okay, the F1 dial, but for some reason it's not being shown on track, but I don't know why. Anyway, it's in the center of the screen. Okay, I don't know why I can. Unfortunately, it's bad set.
Okay, so from an aerodynamic perspective, the main changes are the new aero modes. Straight mode will give you less drag on the straights, and corner mode, more downforce in the corners. You can activate straight.
I will remove because I don't like to have this F1 dial at the center of the screen. For some reason, I cannot put it on at the top of my camera, as I happened with F125. So sorry for that, guys, but I prefer an clean for the moment a clean layout. The F1 dial should be there where you can see, but I don't know why in the game it's all in the center of the screen. So for the moment I will deactivate it. And yeah, it is what it is for the moment. Anyway, you have the dash.
Designated zones that you'll see on track and on your MFD, and corner mode is automatic, so no worries there.
Corner mode is automatic, yeah. Well, the tires are very cold. Try to speed up a bit. DRS open. Well, DRS active arrow. Cars feels good, as I said in the shakedown we did in Silverstone, but now obviously we'll feed the car with real fuel, with tire degradation. These are my very first feelings. I have a lot of stray mode zones as well. The battery is not being deployed. At the moment I see this. I'm in a standard. I know, sorry. Yeah, let's try to do a couple of laps, guys. Warm the tires and...
Okay, mate, so word on the new regs this year. When you're within a second of the car ahead, you'll get access to overtake mode. Basically, it just gives you
Wow,
power and recharge allowance from the battery over the following lap. Nothing for you to do, just lock in and focus on the move. Enjoy.
Okay, thank you, Mar, but please don't talk to me too much.
Copy.
Let's update.
We don't have the data for that, I'm afraid.
No, man. Fewer updates.
Copy that.
Too much talking now. I need to find feeling. Well, it's very difficult to turn in the car. A lot of understeer. Maybe because tires are cold. Also, I'm not running with a proper setup. Wow, the battery consumption is high. Even in normal mode, I'm using a lot of energy. As I said, this is just about doing laps. Wow, braking is very difficult. I'm not getting good braking. On 40 is my first lap time. I don't do any fan calls and anything, just I'm driving as normal. The idea of these first laps is just, as I said, get the feeling of the car. I'm missing every single apex. These tires are very hard. Definitely. Oof. Big lock-in. Wow, it's very easy to lock up. Lose the car. What's happening in the shakedown? 37.4, well, a bit faster. 310 kph. The tires now much better. They are in the right window. Much more grip now. Also the track is getting clean. Ay. Okay. 136.1. Continue being faster and faster. Has to be much. Oh, cautious with the braking pedal and much more progressive to avoid locking up. Really super easy to lock up. .36.6. Let's see if we can do 35. Oi. You cannot attack the curves too much in these new F126 cars. We are being faster, 6/10. Oh no, I missed a braking point completely. Let's try again. Tires are very good condition. again. This corner is, for me, the most difficult of the track, along with this one. Very easy to lock up the left front. .35.0. Wow. Obviously less fuel, the car is lighter. I feel more comfortable every lap as well. Most difficult thing for me in these first laps is being the braking. Definitely. To be so cautious with the braking pedal. Especially in these corners, super easy to lock up. Also the traction in those corners, low speed corners, very easy to spin or to slide the rear. Low gears. Have to apply throttle very progressively. Okay, let's do one more lap, and I think for the moment it's okay, this first run. .135.0, same lap. One more lap. Nice. Finally I nailed it. Oh, eesh. Well, we are improving. A really good lap. .34.4, okay. For the moment I'm happy with these laps. I have a clear idea in mind now, more or less, on this track, how it feels the car, how I have to brake and everything. Now it's about to find a good setup to start to working in different things. I will try to copy a setup that is on internet. Let's see if the channel that normally I use to copy setups has uploaded the setup of this Grand Prix. I don't think so, because it's very early days. If not, I will wait, but session update.
Understood, copy that.
Session updates, please. Oh, radio is locking. Don't know why Mark is not telling me this is an update though. Oh no, the radio is broken. I cannot talk on radio. Not working, the radio button. It's the Aston Martin, probably the worst car in this game. It's cool to see the new cars on track, apart from mine. They look much smaller, obviously. But I love the new regulations in terms of how the cars looks, the chassis, the wings, front wing, rear wing. For me, they are one of the most beautiful regulations in terms of aerodynamic and chassis. Definitely. Well, first lap done. First laps. Being honest, I'm happy. I really adapted very soon, sooner than I was expecting. I was expecting to have more troubles in this first run, but I feel really comfortable for the moment. Obviously, a lot of room for improvement, a lot. But I think it's I have a solid base in terms of how to drive these cars. Obviously, I need to extract the maximum. That I even didn't test the battery and the modes and whatever, but it's early days. It's looking good. Well, in terms of lap times, I will not pay too much attention, but as you can see, I'm not so far in just my first laps. Playing in 105. So, where is Max, by the way? My teammate. Yeah, he's doing a lap right now. See, on the same tires than me. That's obviously I'm not seeing, or I'm not trying to find references right now. I'm comparing to me with the iCars. But it's good to know where we are more or less actually. In terms of performance, remember that in this game the AI cars in practice sessions normally are really conservative. The lap times they do in practice in comparison to qualifying are much slower most of the times, but anyway, it's always good to have a references. Max is running in 33.3. Well, for the moment much faster than me, but I'm not worried about. I mean, very early days. I'm losing a lot of time in sector 1 and 2, but as I said, for the moment, being just the first laps, wow, I'm super happy, super happy, to be honest. Now next thing, probably let's see if I can find a good setup to work on, because yeah, I would like to find a good setup. Let me find the YouTube channel I use for copy the setup. Sim Racing Setups is the name. I will promote him just because I'm using his work, so let's see if it's uploaded. No, it has the Australian China setup, and unfortunately I had not uploaded the Bahrain setup. Let's see if I can find it anywhere else. Yeah, I'm seeing setups, but for quali laps. I'm trying to find setups for race condition. So for the moment, yeah, there is not too much setups. It's very early days. The game came out 2 days ago, so it's very early. I will have to wait, but probably Maybe for tomorrow or Sunday I have the setup. So for the moment I think I will be working on this neutral setup or balance setup. So the next thing probably will test. Let's start to test the battery and the things in terms of battery and how is the energy deployment, different modes. Let's see if it's so difficult as people is saying in the game. You know, I will keep using the hard tires. 48 degrees on track, crazy, very hot. A lot of cars now on track. Let's do a couple of laps now again. Let's keep running very heavy fuel, 20 kilos. That is too much in practice. Go. Let's see if my radio button is working again or not. Now these tires, when they start, these tires are cold. The difference is massive in grip and everything. Traction. Yeah.
Say that again, we're having trouble receiving you.
Fewer updates.
Okay, copy that.
Okay. So, for this run, let's start to play with the battery modes. Let's use a bit of energy in the boost. I think the name is now boost mode. Let's see how it works, how it deploys. I listen that now the deployment is much aggressive and much faster. So let's check it out. These stone cold tires. Deploy a bit of energy in the straight line. Let's see the difference. Oof. Wow, man. Look at the battery, how... Wow, man. It's crazy the amount of deployment. Wow, 328. I'll recover easy. Try again. Wow, it's crazy how energy is deployed. It's absolutely crazy. Battery consumes super fast now in boost mode. It's easy, also very easy to recover energy for what I'm seeing on braking. It's crazy, it's crazy. Try again. Oh, look at that, crazy. Oof. Mamma mia, it's... The braking point changes absolutely when you are using energy. This is something I will have to adapt, because the speed you gain when you use the boost mode, it's absolutely insane. Speed difference between using the boost mode or not. Wow. Let's use it the whole straight. See how much we can reach in the speed trap. Mamma mia, 340. Wow. Unbelievable. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy, guys. Crazy. You cannot use it too much because if you have no battery for the rest of the lap. Oh, it's like a rocket ship. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Look at that. We are in super clipping right now. Probably. Well, no, not still. Oh. Sorry, I was checking the mirrors. Vehicle condition.
Systems all looking good. Head down.
Let's do something now. I will deplete the or empty the battery completely before the start of the next lap, and then let's see how fast I can recover the full battery on medium mode. Or that's a good experiment we can do. Of traffic right now. So here we go. Let's completely empty the battery in the straight line. .43 kph. Crazy. Well, no, I was not able to empty the battery fully, so let's try again. Ay. Like driving another car when you are in boost mode. It's crazy. Now we can do the experiment. Let's empty the battery. I have no energy right now. See how much time it takes to Cover the battery fully on medium mode, 1 lap. Almost 50%. Sector 1. Next 60%, sector 2. Still in 50%. %, again. So yeah, more or less is regenerating until 60% from 0, using only the medium mode. Let's see what happens if we continue running. I think 75. I'm not doing lift and coast or anything, just regenerating with the braking only. Oh, look at that, it's 90%. Medium modes, it's really easy to control the energy and to recover. Now it's in 100. Medium mode, it's as I said, it's easy. Manage the battery. So probably it's about to play with boost and medium mode in race. Let's test the whole lap mode. How manage the battery in 1 lap. Obviously deploys more energy than medium mode. Can feel it. It's easy to recover energy as well in this mode. Look at that, I mean 90%. Maybe 4/10 faster than my personal best. Ooh. High speed, when you are using a forward full boost, you cannot take some corners and floor out, I think. Oof. Obviously, yeah, after 2 laps, I'm in super clipping right now. Look at that, super clipping. Unbelievable. Ooh. Tires are a bit wear now. Okay, in Hotland mode it's possible to run, but it's not very efficient, obviously. I'm still running. Okay. Now super clipping again. Obviously, it's not the most efficient way to go, but it was nice to try this these engine modes. For what I'm seeing, basically, is for race condition in race situations. It's about running in medium and playing with the boost all the time. Obviously depend if you are being defending from someone or attacking. The way you have to manage the boost is very different because you will have overtake if you are chasing someone. But it's cool, it's cool. Obviously now still I will have to learn how to manage this battery in one lap in quali. I will do simulations later on. But this is just the first approach to see how work these batteries on these cars, and definitely it's gonna be a challenge to extract the maximum of it, but it's fun. It's fun. Obviously not the best way of racing, but I like that the game tried to replicate what we are seeing in real life. Go to box. Wow. Excited. Wow, we are last, so a lot of people improve in these minutes. But to be honest, I'm enjoying a lot. I did enjoy the 25 game in general in comparison to 24, and fortunately this is the same base game. Adding these new regulations, the cars feel a bit different, the battery as well, so it's like a fresh start but with a good base that it was 25, F1 25. So I think it's going to be fun this new season. Wow, people really improve a lot. and we are last. Obviously, as I said, this is just I'm not in these sessions. I'm not trying to find time. Anything. It's just about learning and learning and learning. And we are under a very used hard tire. So, but even with that, I'm not too far away. So yeah, I'm fast enough. I think seeing these lap times, I'm not too far away from AI in the same level I was playing F125. So happy for that. Still 15 minutes. Obviously in these sessions I will not test the soft tire still. Probably this tonight maybe. We can test the medium as well, but I think for these 15 minutes, let's use only the hard tires and yeah, I mean, we can still playing with these tires. As I said, car setup, I will not change anything. I prefer to wait until copy a good setup from someone, and in that way we working on this balance setup that we are, I think is enough. So let's see if we can do some more laps now. Let's see if it's possible on less fuel with these very used tires to improve my lap lap time. Actually we are running on 20 kilos. Let's try to run in 8 kilos for example, and let's see, just to see how much margin I have even on wear tires. Not too much wear, 20%. We are losing in comparison to a new tire 3/10, but let's see if I have margin to be faster on these used tires and running on 33s. Let's see if it's possible. And I think for this first part of this morning session, it's enough. So I think in the second part of the session in these practice sessions, we can use the medium tires, compare them. So let's run a bit more, and let's see if I can be faster on not using the battery, just in medium mode as I was doing previously. If I'm able to improve my personal best lap. So yeah, let's go for it. Let's go. New colors, new team. Probably the best car I never had in a career mode. And I can't wait to start to compete in this career mode. Also to be teammate of Max, the best driver. Wow, it's gonna be difficult, but I'm really excited as well. Let's warm up properly these tires. The outlap of the brakes. Didn't see it coming. A lot of traffic right now. Probably in this first lap will be difficult because tires are really cold. Try to do 2 consecutive laps. improving. Improving, so let's try to keep it up. Lost time there. Okay, I lost a lot of time in 2 and 3. Let's see. Now the tires are in the right window. Let's go for it. This is a good lap. Oh, I know. I lost it there. Too much speed entry. We can improve it still. Let's try again. Whoa. I missed this fail in the gear. I was thinking I was taking at 4th and I was in 5th and I was in 6th. But we can improve, guys. We can improve the lap time, so let's try one more time, guys. I really want to finish the session in a high. But to be honest, I'm enjoying so much every lap. Also because of the engine sound, I love to listen this engine. The downshifts, upshifts, low speed, high speed. For me the sound is very important, and wow, this engine sounds pretty good. Guys, we can do it. Oh no. Oof, too much speed entry. Obviously these tires start to slide a bit. I lost a lot of time. I have fuel for one more lap, so... Last lap, guys. Minimum fuel right now. I can qualify, but on very old, well, just all hard tires. Nice. Come on, this is a good lap. You failed, Danny. You can do it. Wow, I have no grip. We're on the limit to improve. I will not improve. Not by much. But it's okay. It was very fun this first half of the session. Box this lap.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
It was very fun. We learned a bit about tires, about energy, about driving. Now let's use this information for the second half of the morning session. We have no fuel. I absolutely empty. We'll use the battery. That's a trick. When you are emptying fuel, you can use the energy to go faster. For example, if I don't use the energy, look at that. Well, now I'm running. I don't know why. I can run on low fuel. Sorry. Of cars. Okay. Oh, it was a very good first half, to be honest. A lot of laps, a lot of info. I'm very happy with the result, to be honest. We finished last, but as I said, lap times are not important right now. Tires looks really ugly now. But we did a good first half. 27 wear is not crazy wear. But obviously these tires are very hard, so 33 laps span, life span. I did. Not sure if it's 33 laps span. I did 22. They are in only 27%. So, but yeah, very happy with this first half of the session, guys. Now probably we'll use the second half. The next session right now, I use it for the medium tires.
Sadly, it's time to say goodbye as free practice is over. However, we'll be back shortly for more Formula One action.
So let's continue, guys. This is just the first half, as I said, of the session. It's time to complete the second part, second phase of the session of the testing days, day one morning, and this is the last final hour we have. These first testing days, guys. Well, now for this session we lost the hard tires, so let's focus on this session to use the medium tires. Maybe the soft if we need it at the end, but it's not my intention still. So yeah, we have the setup, and yeah, for the moment I'm not trying to focus my laps into extract, you know, the one lap pace and or anything. I just learning about how it's working the battery and everything, as you know. So yeah, let's run it now on these mediums on the medium ERS mode. Maybe in the second half we can start to play doing some laps on mixing the medium ARS mode with the boost to try to be efficient as well and to try to maximize the lap times. So it's gonna be interesting. But first let's do a couple of laps on these medium tires to feel or to see how it feels, because every tire as well is new for me in this game. We are here using the C3, C2 and C1, the hardest range of Pirelli tires. So let's see how it goes. For this session is a bit overcast right now, so the track temperature is maybe a bit lower, but it should get better. So the Aston Martins are right now on the track. It would be nice to see how AI is driving on this track. Let's see one lap or onboard lap. That way we can learn also how AI is working on this, is driving on this track, how they are managing battery. Obviously, I will not discover too much about battery management, I think, because normally AI cars in these sessions don't use too much the battery and the energy modes. Normally they're running medium mode and that's it. So yeah. Anyway, let's see. It should be interesting to see the Aston Martins. The slower car probably. Anyway, let's check it out. Here we go. 310 kph. So it's using the medium mode, I know, because I had the same speed trap and Stroll using that mode. Very cautious with the throttle. Very clean, very smooth. Oh, doing lift and it was lifting there. Clearly was doing lift and coast. Looking up a bit there, not too much. lap. It's lifting a bit, definitely. But it's not using too much battery. You can see in the dash. Only in 34.0. And Fernando even slower, so yeah. Well, it's not a very representative lap, but interesting how they are lifting a bit in some corners. Aston is practicing something, probably, both drivers together. And nice hour time, guys. Let's do a couple of laps on these medium tires on 50 kilos. On the hard, I did at the end 40.0, so obviously now on these mediums it should be able to be in 33. So, but anyway, as I said, in these testing days, lap times are the less relevant thing. So let's get out. Let's see what we can do. Go. Guys, it's going to rain. Weather forecast.
No threat of rain for the time being, conditions look good. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now.
Good to know. If it's raining Bahrain, should be one of the craziest things. See how easy or not is to warm up these medium tires. Getting temperature still. Well, probably for this first lap will be a bit cold. Anyway, let's do some laps. Oish. Brakes are a bit cold as well. Grip on track definitely still. Maybe because the track temperature is lower on these overcast conditions. Tires now are in the right window. 64.5. We can improve. Much better lap now. Ah, wider. It's been a very good lap. .33.7. Let's do one more lap. Let's see if we have margin or not to improve. Oof. Ah, no grip. Need no downforce there maybe. I love how we can enter in corners in these new cars. We can be much more aggressive in the corner entry. They are much. Cars are smaller, lighter. The limit, but good entry. Very slow entry there. I brake too early. Well, anyway, I'm happy. Box this lap.
Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
I'm happy with these laps. It could be faster, probably 2-3 tenths. I'm happy with my laps on these medium tires. Not big difference with the hard, to be honest. Obviously a bit more of grip, especially in corner entry. But yeah, very. I think this for this game, as happened in real life, tires are not being a big trouble or a big problem. I mean, they are very solid. Tire deck is very stable, or looks very stable. So for the moment, I think we are very covered. So yeah, our second 33.7. As I said, it's just no sense to compare lap times still. So good run on this medium. Look at that. After 3-4 laps, the tire wear is it's minimum. I mean, there's not too much differences. And now, yeah, I think it will be very interesting to try to play with engine modes in the next laps. I mean, to be running on the medium mode and play it with the boost mode in straight line to try to manage the energy in one corner in one lap. Sorry, this will be a very good experiment, you know, to try to simulate one lap conditions and battery management. So I think the next run I will do that. I will focus into try to play with the medium ERS mode and the boost. And the boost now is the all overtake button, you know. Now it's a bit confusing because now um, we have the overtake button that was in F125. Now is the mode you have when you are under a second of the next car in race conditions. You have extra energy, but when you are not in overtake mode, you can use the boost mode. That is the old overtake mode to say in some way. The current overtake mode works as the DRS worked in race previously. When you are under a second, you can use extra energy using the overtake button. But in practice and qualifying, you have not the overtake button. You have the boost. That is the all overtake button, you know. And the active aero. Now you can open always the wings. Also in race, you don't need to be under a second. So it's a bit confusing, maybe. For me, it was difficult even to understand the rules in real Formula One. I had to use to and to understand all these concepts and took to me a bit a bit of time, to be honest. But yeah, I think I little by little I'm catching the uh, how it works. These new regulations are complex, but it is what it is. I mean, we have to adapt to them also in the game. And yeah, not agree with some rules of this year in real life, but as I said, I like that in the game are really well represented, and in that way we can understand a bit more to the real drivers when they are blaming a bit about these rules, you know. So I will use now this game also to understand or try to understand why it's so frustrating sometimes. Obviously, until race 1 in Australia, I will have not too much idea about how to manage the energy in race conditions. But yeah, now for what we saw in practice 1, in the first half of the session, we saw that the the energy when you press the boost button, energy deploys like crazy, and it's very easy to empty the battery. So yeah, challenging, but exciting at the same time. New things, new concepts to manage. So the weather is clear now, so probably track temperature will be higher, 42 degrees. 42 degrees. Let's finish watching this lap of Berman, and then we can go out and to do some laps playing with the ERS medium mode and on the boost button. All people running on soft tires actually. But as I said, this car looks really beautiful. Much lighter, smaller, simple to say in some way. 32.9. Obviously much faster than me. Different compound tires. Anyway, let's go for it, guys. Let's go for a new laps. And as I said, now for this run I will try to play with both modes in the ERS to see how much faster can I go. So here we go. More updates.
Got that confirmed.
Didn't see it coming. Engineer talk.
Confirmed.
Okay. Go for it. Let's play now these laps with the boost button. See how much difficult it is to manage the energy. Ay, ay, ay. With a boost right now in the main straight. Again, take 10 kph. Just pressing the button like 2 seconds. The amount of energy is deployed is insane. Wow. You have even to brake earlier when you are using boost. I'm gaining 6/10. But I'm gaining 1.2 seconds using the boost, guys. Obviously now I have to recharge batteries on this lap. The difference between using boost mode or not in one lap is crazy, absolutely crazy. It's insane the amount of speed you gain in a straight line when you are using it 3-4 seconds. Also the speed you come in the braking zones. The problem is that the speed difference is so different that you have to adapt your braking depending if on whether you are using the boost mode or not, you know. So it's difficult to adapt. But yeah, I have to do it. Let's try one more time. Go. Push now. Wow, look at that. The problem is that the speed difference you reach when you are using it or not is crazy. I was not prepared to brake in so late at that speed. Wow, it's difficult, very difficult, guys, to manage one lap with the boost mode, guys. As I said, you have to adapt your braking point constantly, depending on the amount of energy you are using. So it's gonna be difficult to control that, and in each circuit I will have to learn to do that. Let's try again. Go. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, come on. Aston broke me. Too much traffic now. I don't know if it was Alonso or not. It was Stroll. Anyway, we have time enough. Cars still in the right window, so let's go. gaining even with that mistake. Oh, no battery. No battery. 32.1. Wow, it's really difficult, guys. It's very complex to manage that boost mode, definitely. Yeah? This lap I did better because I learned from the mistakes in the first lap. Oh wow, definitely it's really difficult. Box this lap. Box this lap.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
Definitely, I will have to learn. For race will be difficult to manage this amount of boost and energy available for an entire race. It's gonna be difficult. Probably will do some race simulations in the third day on Sunday. Also, I will use it to manage the boost mode in race in a long stint. Must expand that Cadillac. But yeah, woo. Amazing how difficult is the energy management in the boost mode. Especially the speed difference you get straight line is, as I said, you have to adapt the braking. Depend on if you are using whether you are using the boost mode or not. You know, it's complex. It's complex.
Radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
But I mean, using the boost mode. Well, look, I was faster than Max. Using the boost mode, it's as I said, I was like 1.2 seconds faster in comparison to the best lap I did not using the boost mode, only the medium mode. That's insane. I mean, in the previous game in F125, maybe the difference was 5/10, 6, but it's double that difference on these new regulations, guys. Obviously, the boost mode is absolutely crucial.
To view information on your current levels of tyre wear and damage, press the MFD button to open the multifunction display, and then again to cycle to the tyres and the damage screen.
I know, Mark. Thank you very much for your advices. But as I said, it's complex, but looks fun. Looks fun to manage. And the tire wear is really low, probably because we are here running on the hardest range of Pirelli. But anyway, tires are really consistent, especially even in Bahrain with such a high track temperature. So you can push laps and more laps and more laps. So that's cool. And yeah, still 25 minutes remaining in this session. Being honest, I don't use the soft, and it's not in my plans still. Probably tonight, in the 1 hour extra I will be running, I will use the medium tires, the soft. But for the rest of the session, probably will just keep doing laps, probably medium mode. Just to get more feelings on the car, just that. By the way, if you are watching this on YouTube for whatever reason, remember that we're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. This is the goal I've set for this season, guys. We are not in the half, we are in the first quarter of the goal reach. So please, guys, if you really love these gameplays, my career mode with Red Bull in 26, subscribe on YouTube. And let's see if we can reach this goal as soon as possible. Thank you very much, guys. And now, as I said, let's use this final 24 minutes to keep doing laps. Probably I will not try to find lap times, just I will keep running on the medium. Let's see how much the tire wear affects to the tires, and I think that's what I will going to make, guys, right now. So let's put the fuel enough for the amount of laps I can complete on this final 24 minutes. As probably will be something like 12 laps, something like that. 16 kilos should be enough. So let's run with the medium tires and let's complete a couple of laps more, and the testing day one mornings will be done. So let's use a nice gap between Nico Hülkenberg and Stroll. For this season is gonna be traffic will be more difficult as well, because remember that we are now 22 cars. With Cadillac we are 11 teams, so traffic will be more difficult to manage, especially in tracks like Monaco. By the way, this weekend is Formula 1 is racing there, so it's gonna be fun to watch as well. Well, it's Russell and Stroll in the middle. I think we can go out right now. Go.
Everyone ready? Okay, let's go.
Go. Let's run immediately in medium mode. And let's do a stint of 8-10 laps. See how much wear we can reach on these tires before the end of the session. Ooh, I missed completely the braking point. I was thinking in the 100-meter board, and I brake in the 50. All tires, I think. I have a car behind. Let's see if I can go faster or not. Looks really quick. I think it's an Audi. Not sure. Close. I think it's an Audi. Mercedes, I don't know. Let's see if I can keep it behind. going wide. Oh, soft tires, obviously. It's an Audi. See how it works as slipstream? Let's see if we have pace to follow him. A good test. It's quick, definitely. Not sure if he's using the boost mode or... Oh, looking up there. Oh, ay, ay, ay. Oof, we will cross. Too optimistic in the acceleration. Oh, no grip now. That's what happens when you try to be very eager with the throttle or very aggressive. And it's good to learn from that. For the future, definitely. Happened in 4th year. That's something that is impossible to have that such a well spin on 4th year in the F125 cars. In these cars, it's possible to have that spin in 4th year. Let's see if the Mercedes is trying to do a hot lap or not. Try to follow him. I think he will go to box. So let's continue running. What a shame, because I think I was catching the Audi. I was having fun trying to catch the Audi. Obviously the grip of these tires now not so good as at the beginning. need more grip there. Downforce as well. I have another car behind. Let's see if he can pass me. I would like to try to follow. It's Max, my teammate. First duel between teammates. My new teammate for this season. 4 times world champion. Ooh, I touched the baller. Try to follow, but it's gonna be very difficult. I will use the boost to get closer. Let's see if I can follow his pace. Obviously I don't know the tires he's on, the lifespan of his tires, but let's try. So medium as me. Probably less wear than mine because I did a lot of laps. It's impossible to follow Max. Much faster than me. Probably has much better tires as well. Actually, it's a good learning these laps in terms of driving on very old tires.
Okay, we've got 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Okay. catching the car in front. Ah, this is going to box. Max. Bye bye, Max. I can say hi because it's my teammate. It's been difficult to run on these tires. I feel now the tire deck. It's a good learning, as I said. It's so fun. I'm enjoying a lot. We'll be here 1 hour more just doing laps. Why there? New car ahead. I see. Sorry, behind. Not pay attention even to the lap times I'm doing. I'm just enjoying. Oh, look at the left front. Looks pretty bad. So I think I will. This is the last lap. I will use the next one to practice the race starts. On very used tires, very old tires, but anyway, can be a good exercise. Let's go for it, guys. Practice race start. Not bad. Not bad. Box this lap.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
Guys, job done. I enjoyed a lot these laps today, but it's not finished yet. Tonight a new session of 1 hour. Probably will test the soft, and I will still learning more from this new Rex, this new car. I'm enjoying a lot for the moment. We are more than in 25. I enjoyed a lot in the testing days. I love the Red Bull car. I love the sound of the engine. I love these new lighter and smaller cars. You can drive a bit more aggressive in corners, corner entries, especially in the slow corners. Yeah, man, what I can say, I'm just happy playing this game. I hope you too, guys. Yeah, yeah, at the end it's about have fun. Well, that's it. Oh, look at the left front, huh? It's really where you can see visually. As I said, I cannot say anything else. I think in these 2 hours I learned a lot. Obviously now I feeling I have more room for improvement, and in terms of driving to find more sense in the car, but naturally between today, tomorrow and Sunday will come. So that's it for the moment, guys. 3-minute session still. This one we will finish P14, only 4 tenths slower than max. It's true that I did this lap using the boost mode. I understand, I assume that max also used it. Sector 2 was much faster than me, but yeah, I mean, happy with these final laps. And yeah, what I can say, first impressions, in terms of car balance, obviously it's true that I was not using also a custom setup. Even I could gain some tenths using a custom setup, but anyway the feeling was really good. It's very fun, definitely. Obviously once we will be racing and managing energy and everything can change the feeling, but at least in, you know, trying to do laps like that was fun. Probably tonight in the second half of this day 1 I will try to play a bit more with energy, but yeah, probably in terms of energy management in 1 lap I have a lot of room for improvement, a lot of things to learn. In the laps I did, I think I could do a bit better in terms of where to use it, when, I don't know still, the moment I have to press the boost button, if it's better to do it at the exit of the corners for a straight line, or at the end of the straight line. I don't know still how many seconds I should to use the boost in each part of the track. I was playing with different duration of the button, but yeah, as I said, it's something I have to learn doing more and more laps. So tonight was gonna be fun. Probably let's use also the red tires, and also let's see how it feels the track in night condition with more grip. And honestly, I can't wait, to be honest. As I said, it was really fun these 2 hours, first 2 hours. And remember, tonight 1 hour extra, and tomorrow 2 hours extra in the evening, my evening time, and on Sunday at morning time 2 hours extra. It's gonna be my testing days before the first run in Australia in my career mode. And just, I can't say it, it's really exciting. For the moment I'm enjoying a lot, so let's see if it continues. The car looks good, AI looks good as well for what I saw, in terms of behavior on track. It's just practice, obviously in race is the real test, but no more to say. Super happy, super happy. More to come. Ooh. Lawson almost spinning there. More to come in this tonight in the final extra hour and night conditions.
And that's it. Practice is officially over. Until next time, goodbye.
Goodbye. So guys, this was the first 2 hours of testing. I really hope you enjoyed. I really hope you learned with me about how it works this new game with these new regulations in terms of battery and everything. And as I said, more to come in tonight, the 1 hour extra. I hope to see you there, guys. Meanwhile, don't forget to subscribe. We are trying to reach 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and if you are on Twitch, consider subscribe and support my streams. That's all for the moment. See you tonight, guys. Until then, bye bye.